Elon's car collection. Elon Musk is known as one of the world's richest men and the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. Musk's fascination with cars didn't start with Tesla, of course. He has been buying and collecting cars since he was young, and in this video, we will be taking a look at some of the cars that have been in his collection, both past and present. Elon's first car was a 1978 BMW 320i, which he purchased and repaired himself. Unfortunately for Musk, his first ride didn't last him very long. One of his interns from his first company, Zip2, was driving his car. One of the wheels fell off, and Musk decided that he was done with his BMW. Next up was Musk's 1967 Jaguar E-Type convertible, which he bought after he received his first bonus from Zip2, Musk's first successful business. That bonus netted him a nice payday of $40,000, which he promptly spent on his new car. The Jaguar E-Type is one of the world's most influential cars and was a cutting-edge vehicle when it was released in 1967. The car was complete with rack and pinion steering, disc brakes, and independent front and rear suspension, which helped the car stand out from the pack in the late 60s. The features of the E-Type became industry standards as the years went on, making the car an iconic piece of history, leading to Musk purchasing the car. This car continued Musk's bad luck streak with cars, and according to Musk, it was like, quote, a bad girlfriend because it would constantly break down and leave him stranded. The next car that Musk added to his list was another high-end car, this time a McLaren F1, purchased after the sale of PayPal to eBay. This was one of Musk's favorite vehicles, and he used it as a daily driver for a period of time, putting around 11,000 miles on the supercar. The McLaren F1 sold for around $850,000 when it was brand new, which is quite the pretty penny. At the time of its release, it became one of the fastest production cars ever released, reaching 60 miles per hour in only 3.2 seconds. The top speed is estimated to be around 230 miles per hour, thanks to the supercar's massive 12-cylinder engine. Unfortunately, Musk didn't get his money's worth, and after a few years of owning the car, he totaled it after trying to show off the amazing speed of the vehicle. And the worst part, other than the near-death experience, the car wasn't insured, so Musk didn't get a penny of that $800,000 back. Another amazing automobile in Elon's collection is the Lotus Esprit Submarine car from the classic James Bond film The Spy Who Loved Me. Unfortunately for Musk, he yet again had some misfortune with his cars, as this Lotus can't actually turn into a submarine. But we think he knew that before he bought it. This car was one of the most expensive in Elon Musk's collection, at just a little bit under $1 million. Musk says he has plans to turn the car into a fully functional electric submarine car using a Tesla powertrain, but that hasn't happened just yet. Next up in Elon's impressive collection is his Hamann BMW M5. The BMW is one of the fastest cars in BMW's lineup, packing a massive 600 horsepower. This car is tuned to perfection and is perfect for a speed demon like Musk, who is surprisingly still into fast cars despite his terrifying experience with his McLaren F1. If you want one of these powerful sports cars for yourself, be ready to spend about $100,000. But at the end of the day, Musk does have 6 kids, and you can't exactly pack all of those rugrats into a sports car. To help solve the kid-carrying conundrum, Musk bought an Audi Q7, which has more than enough room for all of his passengers. The third-row seating of the Q7 is actually what influenced Musk to build the Tesla Model X, but not because of how easily accessible it was. Musk hated the third row of his Q7, saying it was, quote, particularly horrendous. Even in the best-case scenario, you need to be a dwarf mountain climber to get into the back seat, unquote, which were some pretty harsh words from the Tesla CEO. If you still want one of these Audi Q7s for yourself after hearing those not-so-kind words, you'll have to pay around $57,000. But Elon is still going to be Elon, and as such, he owns a Porsche 911. It seems that Musk has a real fascination for cars that can go fast, and the Porsche 911 is no exception. The 911's flat 6-cylinder engine can pump out a staggering 345 horsepower, giving the car plenty of life when you press the pedal. The Porsche 911 can reach speeds up to 180 miles per hour, which is more than enough to get you where you need to go, and in a hurry. The 911 is one of the world's most iconic sports cars, which is why it made it into Musk's impressive collection. Elon is no stranger to historic vehicles either. Being the CEO of an automobile manufacturer surely made Elon appreciate this next car even more, as it was one of America's first affordable cars due to Henry Ford's innovative assembly line manufacturing technique. We are of course talking about the Ford Model T, perhaps the most iconic and recognizable vehicle of all time. Elon received this historic car as a gift from a friend, and what a gift it was. The Model T was America's first truly accessible car, and it became a symbol of the American middle class who worked in the factories that built the Model T all over the country. The Model T was the car that helped put Detroit, Michigan on the map as America's premier automaking city all the way back in 1908. The Model T was manufactured from 1908 to 1927 and had many different body styles ranging from pickups to roadsters with no doors. The iconic Model T sold an incredible 16.5 million units, making it the best-selling car of all time. The Model T was also named Car of the Century by the Global Automotive Elections Foundation. It should come as no surprise that Elon owns a few Teslas as well. As previously mentioned, Musk often needs to take his kids for a ride, and when he does, he uses his Tesla Model X for the job. The Tesla Model X is completely electric-powered, as are all Teslas, and are built with a roomy third-row seating arrangement that makes the car easy to get in and out of. Musk's frustration with his Audi Q7 definitely influenced the roomy interior of the Tesla Model X, which he would hopefully describe as something better than the terrible seating of the Audi. Musk's daily driver as of now is his Tesla Model S Performance, which gives him plenty of range to get to and from his place of work. The Tesla Model S has a range of about 350 miles, so Elon probably isn't making any recharging stops. Tesla says that the Model S is, quote, built for speed, so it should come as no surprise that it's Musk's favorite ride. The Model S can go from 0 to 60 in an incredibly snappy 2.3 seconds and has a blistering max speed of 163 miles per hour. Of course, Musk is also known to drive all of Tesla's other available models, most notably the Model 3 and the much-hyped Cybertruck. The Model 3 is a little toned down when compared to the Model S, but it still packs a punch in the acceleration department with a 0 to 60 speed of about 3.2 seconds. Musk has only been spotted driving the Cybertruck once, but there is still a lot to be excited about. Tesla's Cybertruck is an extremely capable machine that, according to Tesla, has, quote, better utility than a truck with more performance than a sports car, unquote. The tri-motor edition of the Cybertruck can pull almost 15,000 pounds and has a payload capacity of 3,500 pounds. It's fast, too, with a 0 to 60 time of 2.9 seconds. But above all else, the Cybertruck looks really cool, which we can all agree is the most important part, right? Perhaps the most exciting car in Musk's collection isn't even parked in his garage. It's parked in space, of course. One of Elon's Tesla Roadsters was blasted into space as the dummy payload to SpaceX's Falcon Heavy test flight and currently orbits the Sun. A mannequin named Starman occupies the driver's seat, and he's outfitted in a spacesuit so he can stay safe in the depths of space. The best part about that Roadster is that it was Musk's personal vehicle that he used to drive to work. It wasn't just a prop used for the flight. Elon Musk is one of the auto industry's most popular figures, and his car collection is one that anyone would be proud of. And he's the only collector with a car that orbits the sun. Do you find it a surprise to see the face of Tesla driving many other car brands as well? Let us know in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We would really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.